How did the Mauryan Empire become one of the richest and most powerful empires in ancient India? The answer lies in existence of strong economy and well-developed society. In Mauryan Empire, agriculture be the backbone of the economy. Here, agriculture be practiced as main occupation, which is also a biggest source of government revenue. Most of people were farmers. Greek ambassador Megasthenes, who wrote Indica, in his writings, he have says that India's fertile land allowed farmers to grow two crops every year. Besides food grains, farmers also grew cash crops, which include sugarcane and cotton, which were important for trade. Because of agriculture produced more than what people need for survival, the extra produce could be sold in markets. This also boosted the economic growth of Mauryan Empire. Many industries also flourished during the Mauryan period. The most important was spinning and weaving, especially cotton textiles, which different regions became famous for special fabrics. For Kashi, it's Varanasi, and Vanga in Bengal, Kamarrupa in Assam, and Madurai. Ordinary people wore simple clothes, while kings and nobles wore fine fabrics which is embroidered with gold and silver. Chinese silk was also known, showing trade with other countries. Metalworks produced tools, weapons, vessels, and farming equipment using iron and copper. After 500 BCE, iron technology improved greatly. Better iron tools used to help to clear forest, improve farming, strengthen carpentry, build ships, carts, and houses. Stone carvings also reached a high level, which is seen in Sanchi Stupa and in Ashoka's polished stone pillars. Luxury goods like gold and silver ornaments, jewelry and perfumes, pottery, medicines, dyes, and gums were also produced. Crafts were usually hereditary, where sons followed their father's professions. Craftsmen worked individually and in guilds called shrines. Each guild has leader called Pramukha and Jaishita, while disputes were be settled by Mahasiddhi. Barter system was existed, but still silver coins, which is called panas, were also used. And in Mauryan Empire, Panchmark coin was introduced. And Mauryan period saw rapid growth of towns and cities. Cities were developed as administrative centers, trade centers, religious centers, and important trade routes were also be discovered. Unlike villages, cities depend on farmers for food. They attracted craftsmen, traders, merchants, and service workers, creating a busy marketplace. Literature describes cities like Madurai, Kanchipuram, and Pumbugar as crowded and prosperous. From 6th century CE, better farming like wet rice cultivation, fertile land, and improved iron technology lead to rise of cities like Kaushambi, Vaishali, Rajgriha, and Ujjain. Mauryan towns were carefully planned. These towns were built near rivers and protected by moats and strong walls. Houses be made of mud bricks and baked bricks. Cities have drains, ring wells, and soap pits, which shows that Mauryan people they are aware of good sanitation and as well as they have idea of civic planning. Pataliputra was one of largest cities of its time, which is the capital of the emperor. It was located at a meeting point of Ganga and Sun rivers, about 14 kilometers long and 2 kilometers wide. The city had huge wooden wall, 64 gates, 570 watchtowers, a deep moat for defense and drainage, as well as grand palaces and a council of 30 members to manage the city. Ashoka also beautified the city with magnificent buildings like many pillared halls. In Mauryan period, famous grammarian Panani, who enriched Sanskrit grammar, while Katayana wrote important commentaries. Many Buddhist and Jainist texts were written in Pali. Music, dance, theatre, storytelling, jewelry making, ivory, carving, woodwork, and stone sculpture were flourished during this period. People of different religions, castes, and communities generally lived peacefully together. Even courtesans held a honored place in society and were respected for their cultural contributions. The Mauryan Empire's prosperity came from strong agriculture, skilled craftsmen, thriving trade, planned cities, rich culture, and peaceful social life. Together, these made it one of the greatest and most advanced empires of ancient India.